Hey, I'm Jer.
Hey guys, I'm Ira.
We paddled for a couple of years and this cat just almost like fell off.
I don't have cat hair all in my kayak now.
Hey, I'm Jer.
I'm Ira.
We've paddled for a couple of years now. We've picked up a few tips and tricks along the way, and we're excited to share that with you all.
And we're going to show you 3 each, and let's hop into the video. Straps are a necessary part of kayaking, but unfortunately sometimes they're kind of hard to store because they're getting all over the place, they're getting tangled up with each other. So we're going to show you a tip on how to properly store these. All right, so now we got our strap, and what you want to do is fold it in half, and then you want about 6 to 8 inches of the tail hanging past this end with the buckle. And what we want to do now is we want to begin rolling towards the side with the buckle. When you're doing this, make sure you're rolling it tight and you don't have any kind of wrinkles in the strap itself. All right, so once we got this all wrapped up, we're gonna have this tail end and we got the buckle. So what you wanna do is take your tail and feed it through this hole on the buckle right here. So I'm feeding that through. It's gonna loop back around itself. So now I'm going the opposite direction. Pull this nice and tight. And now what you wanna go is you wanna go through the teeth of the buckle. So we're gonna feed the tail through the teeth of the buckle. Pull it nice and tight. And there we go. Now we have our strap stored and it won't be rolling around anywhere and it won't be coming undone.
Tip number 2 is about food. When we're paddling on the river, we're doing a lot of physical activity, and physical activity uses lots of carbs. You know what has plenty of carbs? Bread. You can use any kind of bread you want for this, but I found that baguettes tend to fit best in the stern. Again, whatever your preference, I like baguettes, but the best thing is you can get bread just about at any store out there. Just remember to pack out your trash. Do you want some bread? No?
Okay, for tip number 3, we all need water while we're out there on the river, but not all kayaks have the ability to stick a water bottle in them. So what I'm gonna do for this tip is show you how to put your water bottle in your kayak securely with just a simple bungee cord. But the first thing we gotta do is cut the hook ends off this bungee cord. So I'm gonna need a little help. You ready?
Ready?
Cut it.
1, 2.
All right, so now that we got our bungee cord cut, something that might help is to actually burn the ends of the bungee cord. And that's just to prevent any kind of fraying. Like we said earlier, most kayaks have a little hole already cut into the bulkhead here. So what we need to do is go ahead and stick our bungee cord through that hole, like so. You can do it once, or if you want a little bit more tension on it, you can do it twice. All right, so now I got my bungee cord wrapped around it twice, and what you're going to need to do is pull it out so it's got a little tension on it. This is where having an extra hand can be very helpful. All right, so now that we have tension on our bungee cord, we just need to tie a simple knot, and the closer that we can get to the point of tension, the tighter this is going to be. Pull it nice and tight. And then what you can do, if you have any extra, you can just cut these ends off. Now that that's all done, we have the perfect place to store our water bottle and head on downriver. All right, just as a side note, not all boats have a plastic bulkhead. Some have this foam pillar. And what you can do is you can drill a small hole through this foam pillar and then use a PVC plastic grommet, slide that through, and then do your bungee cord that way.
So, tip number 3, and this is more of a winter tip, it's another food and beverage tip, but when we're paddling and it's cold, we need to make sure we get some hot food and beverage in us. This does require a little bit of setup, so follow me. So now that we've made it here, let me show you how to get your hot food and beverage. First thing you gotta do is boil some water, because the base of any hot beverage is hot water. Now that our water's boiled, we're gonna pour it into our thermos. Now that you've got your hot water, we gotta add some hot food. Oh, a little too much.
Got some spillage, bro.
We're just gonna So you're paddling on the river and it's a little chilly because it's winter. Well, you've got your hot food right here. And you've got your hot beverage.
Dude, that's nasty. I'm doing that.
This is so gross.
Dude, good on you for drinking that. I could not do that. All right, tip number 5. You got your boat up on your shoulder, but you forgot to pick your paddle up. So how are you gonna pick this thing up? Well, what you can do is actually use your feet to pick it up. Take your foot, slide it underneath your paddle at the center. If you need to get your other foot to slide it up on top, that works as well. And then just kick it up to yourself. Now you got your paddle in your hand and you can go on and get ready for the river. One little bonus tip, take some duct tape and put it around the center of your paddle. That way if you get any kind of damages, you can take the duct tape off, slap it on your boat, the damage is repaired, and you can continue with your trip down the river.
So, last tip of the day, we already know about this little duct tape trick. But what if you still need your hands to grab something? Well, you can put a little tab in the duct tape, just like that, just fold it over on itself. And then, I can grab my baguette and my hot dog. Very good. Can we cut? But we've come across a few tips and tricks, and today we're going to share